I think it's a game of numbers. It's a game of inches. Like the more people that know and that you articulate, you've got to speak it into the world. So you've got to tell a lot of people, right? To get a job, you've got to tell a bunch of people.
What does a successful screenwriting career look like?
Well, everyone's going to define it differently because everyone's needs are different. Everyone's psychology is different. But what I would say is anyone who can survive by focusing the majority of their energy on getting better at and deeper anchors inside the film and TV business, that's success. How much you earn is what you need to earn to be successful. And for example, is it successful for someone to be hard at work as a writer while doing a day job at an agency or at a production company or at a studio or the like? I think yes, because they're making all those relations. I mean, that's so important. Like if someone's going to have a day job to help support the writing or supplement what they're earning on the writing side, do it by working in the business and make relationships, because that's the piece that otherwise is generally missing. Like to me, that's a successful model. But in terms of earning, yeah, some people, they're thrilled if they can make $25,000 a year. Some people are only going to be happy if they're making $100,000 or more a year. It's hard to say, but you want to get yourself. You want to earn for you want to option projects. You want to sell projects. You want to get hired to do a rewrite, an adaptation, whatever those things might be. And I think that's partly what you should be focused on when you're spending a lot of your time focusing on creating the scripts, your spec work. But you need to be out there shaking those trees. That's what the relationships bring you. That's the kind of opportunity that comes in the door if you are activist, whether it's through a job or just being determined to expand your network.
So it's writing, it's doing one job, but also keeping in my mind, I'm going to be looking for other jobs at the same time because I know this one is going to pay me soon, and then I'm going to be out of a job again. It's that kind of mindset. It's like
Yeah, I mean, we're all freelancers, or many of us, creatives, are freelancers, and you have to have that mindset that, if it's not the most predictable income, then I have to be very activist about inviting more opportunity in. I think it's a game of numbers. It's a game of inches. Like the more people that know and that you articulate, you've got to speak it into the world. So you've got to tell a lot of people, right? To get a job, you've got to tell a bunch of people. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for adaptations. I'm looking to do rewrites. I'm looking for it. While, of course, I'm writing my specs and I want to option them. I want to sell them. I want to get them financed. I want to get them produced. But over here, this is the kind of work that I'm looking for. If you hear of anything, introduce me, mention me, right? It's going to take some time. You build that up, but you build enough people talking about you, aware of you, who've read your work and think well of you. I mean, I can give you plenty of examples. There's a writing team that one was formerly is a producer, but very gifted. Put her together with another writer that I've worked with in the past, and all through COVID, they've been hired. Like, I think they're on their 4th project. I'm only one of the 4, but I hired them on a project and got private financing to get them WJ minimum. So it's finding a support system. It's really putting out into the water. You have to talk about it. You have to, it's not going to happen on its own. So yeah, you've got to be your own best advocate. You got to just tell the world and everybody you meet, and not blather it at Starbucks. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, again, being a little bit more focused than that.
Well, I guess you could do that, but
Yeah,
you never know. Yeah,
you can hold up a sign at Starbucks.